Hello again and welcome to my channel, Katie Rolls With It. I'm Katie. I'd like to apologize for my nails. I really need to get them done. I tried to cut them down because I play piano for church and they just broke off. So I'm gonna get them done tomorrow after church, but I really wanted to get this video filmed. I'm gonna be planning for the month of February in my A5 Daily Duo. I have some little cheat sheets here with some of the plans I have, but I am going to be using Planner Cake Kit. It's an old one. It's kit 405, so it's a couple years old actually, and this is actually made for the ECA5 Agenda, which is the one that is the ring binder instead of the coil. But I got this in a Planner Kate Misfit grab bag, actually both of these at separate times, and it's the same kit. And so I said, you know what, next February I'm going to use it because why not, right? I like to be able to use the stickers that I get, and I buy the Misfits, and I usually get them on Misfit Monday, and so they're 60% off, and it's a way you can try Planner Kate stickers. And I know that it's not made for the A5 coil, but I think that I'm going to be able to get it, hopefully get it on the page where it can work. We're going to try it. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I have to cover something up, but I think overall we should be able to get it taken care of. So again, apologize for the hands, but we're gonna get started. All right, so in order for this, we know that it's too long and we know that we probably need to cut both sides, so probably I wonder too, I'm gonna turn this over and flip this around so that I can kind of see a little bit. So if we may have to cut some top off as well, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cut this side. Let's see, if I want the Thursday to be kind of in the middle, probably I'm gonna cut into this flower here. And again, I'm just winging it. This is a kit from Planner Kate that doesn't actually go to this planner, but we're going to try to make it work. See what we can do to make it work. Since I didn't cut this side, I'm going to try to line this side up as best as I can. It's not going to be perfect. There it is. Okay. We're going to move it over here a little bit so that I can see a little better. Sorry if I'm blinding you with the light, just the difference in the light, but yeah. So we're gonna see if we can get this on. It's not gonna be perfect because it doesn't go completely. All right, I think so. I think that's gonna work. I cut it a little bit short over here, but I think we're gonna be fine because it didn't cover up with the numbers or anything. So we do that. In fact, I might be able to. I might be trying a little too hard. It's gonna be fine. This one might be a little bit different because of having the names of the days of the week kind of on both sides here, and we want them to kind of be okay. So really, okay, I'm just kind of eyeballing it again. I could lay it down and try to figure it out that way, but I think, yeah. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna kind of try to get to the edge, see what we can do. Stay on the edge there. See, that is not the right edge, right? That's the only thing about cutting sides sometimes. In fact, let me take this out so that I can have a little bit of a flatter surface. Let's see. And forgive me if you see my head. Let's see if we, man, what's wrong with you, Katie? Okay, like this here. Nice. That one almost was perfect. Okay. I mean, I know it's not exactly perfect, but it's, I mean, as far as what I cut off was pretty spot on. So let me see if I can just straighten this just a smidge. Get it a little bit straighter here on this edge. All right, well, we're gonna leave it. It's gonna be fine. So there you go. And again, I think it's gonna work out fine. I'm gonna use my tweezers and number the days with the date dots. I really like getting a deal. And so when Planner Kate has these misfit bags, I like it because I can try different things. And you know, stickers can work for lots of different things. You know, just because something is made for an A5 size doesn't mean you can't do sticker surgery and, you know, cut the sticker down or cut it in half or whatever, you know. You know, I'm definitely a proponent of make it work for you, you know, especially if you've spent any kind of money or anything like that, you know, like just do your best to make it work for you, whatever that looks like. You know, I want to be more intentional this year with using what I have in my sticker stash. You know, over the last number of years, I have, accumulated a lot, and I mean, it's been a really awesome hobby. I've enjoyed it a lot, but it's so easy to just keep accumulating and accumulating and having the next latest and greatest. And I know that sticker shops rely heavily on consumers to be able to keep going and all that stuff, but I'm never going to have enough planners for as many stickers as I have. And so this year, I've shared in some of my other videos, my husband and I are on a weight loss journey. We both turned 40 this year, and our weight loss journey is a little twofold. One, we both turned 40 this year, so we're like, you know, if there was ever a time that we needed to get our stuff together, you know, it would be now, you know. But also we, both of us are on second marriages. Both of us had pretty tumultuous first marriages. And we thank the Lord every day for the redemption that he brings. And to have an opportunity to do things a second time and to get it right, and, you know, to be advocates for each other and for ourselves, and just be in a relationship that isn't abusive or doesn't have some of the challenges that we had in our first marriages. And we're so thankful for that. And as much as I have wanted to be a mom practically my whole life, you know, and spent a good portion of my first marriage like pursuing motherhood. you know, God knew better. And luckily, I can say luckily now, you know, didn't give me the desire of my heart to be a mother. But now that I'm married to my husband, Bradley, he and I have kind of just talked recently, and we're like, you know, maybe we'll give it a college try. You know, we'll get healthier, you know, both lose a little bit of weight, and, you know, just try it out and see. You know, we're both of the mindset that, like, our life doesn't lack anything as far as, like, you know, it's not a matter of, oh, I have to be a parent, or I'm not, you know, I'm not a worthy human being or anything like that. You know, we both really are pretty content with the way life is, but we also thought, you know, if we were ever going to kind of throw all of our cards in and just try this out or figure this out, you know, now would be a good opportunity for that. So, again, we're just kind of discussing that and, you know, what that might look like, and giving it a good college try, as we kind of jokingly said to one another, you know, like, we'll just give it kind of a good college try and see, you know, see what the Lord decides for us. That does not look straight, as you can tell, but it also is fully where it kind of needs to be, so I'm gonna leave it. Again, I know I'm using a kit that doesn't actually go to this, so I'm gonna be a little bit more kind of laissez-faire, you know, like, okay. And okay, so let's see, I have my little cheat sheet here over to the side, so I'm gonna kind of take a look at that. I've got I think I would like to put one of these larger boxes. I have 2 of them in this kit, so I think I'm gonna put one here on President's Day. And the reason I'm gonna put it on President's Day is that where I work, we are having a training day that day, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and just put this box in here because it's kind of a big deal day. And so we're gonna stick that there, and I just picked up the number. I'm gonna stick it right back down. That's one of the things that I truly do love about Planner Kate stickers, is that that they're removable. And so, you know, if you put something down and then, like me, you're like, oh, I should put these boxes down because there's a couple, like, events that I want to sort of note a little higher, or a little more special, then that they're real easy to just pop back up and throw back down. So we're also doing something special on the 24th. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes, 5 dots, many more things than that. So, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my work things with the dots. So I have a work thing here and a work thing here. This is a full work day, but I don't need to do anything special with that. I have a work thing here, and then I have So those are my work events. I have 2 meetings, special meetings. Let's do those. We'll do church specific things in this blue, and I'm gonna actually take a little bit of time and write ahead of time. One of the things that I had to make a decision on before moving to the Erin Condren is that I was used to disc planning, and I love disc planning, and there's parts of me that wants Erin Condren to just print their planner and I'll bind it, you know, sort of a thing. One of the things is kind of getting close to the coil. I've worked it out a little bit, but it's still sometimes hard. So one of the things I like to do is, if I can, before I put a sticker down, I will write onto the event label before I stick it down. So, all right, so these are specific to the church. I host once a month a planner party. We have a pretty vibrant women's ministry at the church that I attend, and they had asked me if I would come in and, you know, give them ideas on their planners and stuff a few months ago, and we had such a great time that they asked me to continue it. And so usually about once a month I just throw a date out and we have a little party. I call it my planner party. And I am also the volunteer worship director of my church, and so twice a month they have a staff meeting, the pastors and staff from the church, and I usually FaceTime in if I can. Okay, so those are the 4 like things for the church. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down where they go. So the 29th will be the planner party. The Galentine Gala is the 18th in the evening. And then the 7th, which this one I might not be able to attend because I may be out of town for my 9-to-5 job. So we'll see how that works, but possibly we can do that there. Okay. So then I have 7 pink, 4 and 3. So I have this event here. I'm trying to think of what I have as far as okay, all right. I'm going to look into one of the books that I have made, my little sticker books that I have, because I have some extra boxes that I've purchased from Planner Kate. Let's see if I can find them. Here we go. So I have, these look like the A5 size. These also look like the A5 size. I kind of want to, let's see, let me grab one real quick so that I know for sure. I can kind of, that for sure is the A5 size. Those are kind of larger. Those are the A5 size. I got them in like a few different colors trying to think. I have a navy already and some pinks. Those are larger. Let's see. And some of them too, I have gotten in Misfit kits. So this is an A5 size. Well, larger. Ooh, here's big ones, bigger ones. All right. Okay. All right, I think that I'm going to use some of these colors because these have a few pinks and blues. Oh, that would be my puppy dog. That's Remy girl. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of these. Hopefully my puppy is done being a little bit loud. Okay. Since I started, since I started with like the darker blue color for church things, we do have an Ash Wednesday service. We have an Ash Wednesday service at church that I lead worship for, so I'm just gonna put Ash Wednesday service. And since I already kind of started with the blue there, this will be a great color, and it's a little bit larger for, right, a little larger for that. Then the other thing for church, I'm not actually participating because the day that it's on and time, I have to work from home, which is what this little dot is, but my husband is participating in a walk for our local mission. Our church has a team, and so he's raising funds for that right now, and so he's gonna do that walk on the 17th. And so even though I'm not participating, I like to have big things like that on the calendar too, so that I know just kind of what to expect. And okay, so that's helpful right there. I also have, let me show you, I have a reusable sticker book that I have in the past put different colors of stickers down. So sometimes, like for instance, if I know I'm gonna run out of stickers, I might come in here and see if there's any that I've, you know, from old kits and stuff that I've put in here. And I'm not afraid to cut up a sticker, you know, as far as like something like this, and cut it down to the size that I need. I'm not afraid of that at all, because I have so many extra. It's nice, you know, I have things like this, which obviously I'm not using green right now, but you know, if I had a page that had blue on there or whatever, you know, so I for sure, I just want this year to be more intentional about using what I have. So, so sometimes you might see me pull this out as well. But I think we're gonna be able to manage, I hope so anyway, because I've got quite a few different pink colors. I have this one that kind of is really close, and then as far as like the lighter pink, we might be able to use this. And there's a star. Just stick that right there for now. But I still have some here on this page. So let's see. I have 2 weeks. Let's see. Okay, I have an event on this day. Oh wow, I might not be able to make either staff meeting. Wowzers. Although they might be going to that. I have 2 events. They're both church events too. Let's see. You know what I could do is, you know, I have these extra pieces. I could lay this down here. I am not one to shy away from writing right on stickers. Now this is a little dark, so I don't have a whole lot of, like I wouldn't really be able to read it very well. But what I'm thinking is of grabbing maybe something here that can go over top of it, but that might be small. In fact, I think I have some pink ones that are small. Like that. Ooh, I have pink hearts. I didn't see that. Here we go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this real small one here, and this will work out perfectly because I just am gonna notate it with YMCA. My husband works out every day, practically you know, at least 5 times a week, and he, our local YMCA has a dinner, and they invited him and said, you can bring your wife. So he got really excited about that, and so we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna put that a little bit more, less crooked. There, okay, and then as far as the other one, I might even be able to cut this in half and use it in 3 places. But this kind of sets it apart because it's got the background on it. You know, you can sort of do that and still tie it all together. Okay, so that other event that I was talking about was what? Okay, so it is actually going to be on the 5th and the 19th. So I don't know that I need this for the 19th, only because it's already got that big box there, but I'll go ahead and stick this one down here on the 5th, maybe. Sometimes I set my tweezers down and I'm like, why don't I use those? That might be helpful. Which I realize now that that's a little bit large, but that's okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and stick this down here just like this, because I'm going to stick this small pink thing right on top of it. Count and count. A couple of times a month I go help and count the tithe and offering for the church, and so that's nice. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming for the moment. Let's see, I don't want to do that. Okay, I have a work birthday this day, so I'm gonna actually stick this, you know, I'm gonna do it up here, only because I don't know if you can see it, but the plastic tab is on there, and since I'm using a bullet point, I'm gonna actually write. So I'm gonna do that there. It's a work birthday. I have a webinar. Let's go ahead and use a larger sticker. Let's just put conflict webinar. I follow On-Site on Instagram, and every once in a while they have like a free webinar, and I'm in management, and so anything like that is really good to participate in, you know, get some good information and things like that. So okay, I also have a hair appointment on this day, so let's go ahead. We're gonna list hair appointment here. That's at 4 o'clock. Sometimes I put times, not always. It just kind of depends. Since I know I'll have to leave my job early, I usually will write the time for that. The other two I'm going to use as my dog. Her name is Remy. You may or may not have heard her earlier. We get her nails trimmed about once a month, and then once every quarter we also get her groomed. And this happens to be the month where she'll go twice. I will tell you, sometimes the misfits, they can be put in a misfit for many reasons. It could be old and she just, you know, has some left over. It could be that they're not cut super easily to get off or whatever. It could be a number of things, but they're still good usable stickers. It could be like the coloration is off sometimes, like if the printer was losing ink or something. Yeah, so all right, so I have 4 light color, and I have, let's see, morale, teller, all stuff. All right, I'm going to put in this here, actually, okay, so we are having dinner with our cousins. My husband's cousins on the 2nd. We live about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes away from each other, and so usually about once a quarter or so we try to get together and have dinner. So we're doing that. And then on the 23rd, my mother-in-law invited my sister-in-law and I to a purse bingo, which I'm sure is a fundraiser. And so we're gonna go see if we can win some handbags and it just kind of go and play for the fun of it. But I have to remember that because I gotta leave early from work that day. Okay, so now I have this and this, these two. I'm just checking my list here to make sure I have everything that I need. So I have this, so I have one thing up. And then here, okay. All right, so we're gonna go back to this guy here. And I have, let's see, quarterly call at 11 on this day here, and it's a work thing. And then I have morale meeting. I lead a team at my job that focuses specifically on morale, and, you know, puts together fun events for the staff to do together, and they do a really good job. And then I have a department meeting the next week, which I may not be there for that either. I might have to get somebody to fill in for me. And then the last week of the month, we generally have a staff meeting. So I'm not sure what time Miss Remy's nails are, so we'll just stick this down here. Okay. Oops, that is way crooked. way crooked. Okay. So let's see. Okay. I'm may have at that point everything. Yes, okay. All right, so then I'm just going to fill in some of where these dots are. Okay. Alrighty, okay, the only thing that I'm going to do, actually it doesn't even bother me. Lunar New Year and Mardi Gras, no big deal. Yeah, I think that's it. I usually, oh, nope, I forgot this. Sorry. Okay, now I am officially done. A lot of times I will use the sidebar. I might write down, you know, birthdays if I have a lot of birthdays for the month, but really my work birthday is the only one I have really. I might write down song ideas for worship. I might write down a scripture. It just kind of, that gets filled as the month goes on sometimes. Like I started with birthdays and I haven't really done much else with that. But that'll be it for the monthly. And then I recoil my planner, so I put extra piece of paper in there because I like to put my budget here, which I have misplaced my budget shell, so I'm gonna have to find that. It's somewhere around here. And then I usually put a couple pages of spending tracker just to kind of keep track of what I'm spending. And then let's go ahead and use this for here. Again, I got it out of the same, maybe not the same bag, but it just so happened that I had some luck where I kind of got the same kit from the same kit. So it's very cool. So this is lined. I like the habit tracker, don't get me wrong, and a lot of times I do go ahead and put in the habit tracker, even if I get a lined one, but I think instead I may write a scripture this month that'll be a memory verse. So I haven't decided 100% yet, but and then as far as these kits, I'm not really sure how they were intended, because again, I got into Planner Kate after this year that she made these, so I'm just going to kind of put this down like this, and just kind of to cover the line a little bit. And since she gave me this February that matches the other, I might go ahead and just stick this right here like that, and we're gonna stick the word February on there just like that, so it kind of mirrors this look here. Cool. And then I don't know, we could stick this right here. That'd be fine, right? Oh, no. Maybe. It's not a perfect fit, but that's okay. Again, it's okay. I do have the watercolor one, you know, which you can see behind it, but I really think these colors kind of complement it pretty well. I'll hold on to this in my sticker stash and use it on another month. As far as I think I'm going to go ahead and use goals here. I'll write some goals that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some events here. Any details I might need for some of that stuff, and then I may honestly put a picture here. I have one of those HP Sprocket cameras, and so that's what I probably will do there, but that'll be later on. Maybe something fun from one of the events we did for the week. I know that this doesn't really match, but I had these and really thought they were pretty, and I just like stickers. And again, I'm just trying to use what I have. Again, I have, let me see, maybe it got stuck in here. I thought I pulled out my February budget kit, but that'll go right here and it'll list all the bills and everything, and then I'll have my spending tracker. So I just have my month at a glance, budget, spending tracker, dashboard, and then it goes into the week. So yeah, I think that's it. If you like this video, press like. If you have a comment or want to join in the conversation, please leave your comment below. I'll try to respond. I got my first comment on another video. Again, I'm brand new to this, so I was excited for that. Subscribe, and we'll get together again in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.